we continue to have a conversation on the very important aspect of the qualities that people should look for when we continue to think about those who are aspiring for MCAs, members of parliament, whatever it is that we are feeling in the by-elections that are coming sometime in the near future. And one of those things, following the wisdom that we spoke about earlier, the second quality that is critical for anyone in leadership is understanding. Proverbs tells us in the book of Proverbs 25 and verse number 2, it is the glory of kings to search things, or to do a research on matters. If a ruler is to be a blessing to his land or to his constituency or to his community, providing, and if he'll be able to provide order and stability, he must be a man given to understanding and must be given a man who is knowledgeable. It's regrettable that sometimes we elect people into elective position, and we can only say that there's nothing that has been so consistent in the conduct and behavior of that person. And we must be very, very intentional. So anyone who aspires to be a leader must be well read. You must be committed to reading. That's why we say leaders read, because you want to continue to enhance your knowledge and understanding, and that becomes a very, very, very important factor in terms of the realities that are there. So, again, Proverbs 28 and verse number 2, a man of understanding and knowledge will become a person who can be effective. So the person who is standing in your constituency, is that person knowledgeable? Could that person have just dropped out of school and he's a good orator, and maybe you think that he doesn't need to have any academic qualifications, if he's just charismatic and all? Listen, if you cannot be an effective leader if you are not knowledgeable. Of course, that's what I'm saying. When we talk about this knowledge and understanding, we're not just talking about information, though accurate information is bound to be helpful. The knowledge Proverbs has in mind is moral knowledge. I like that. Moral knowledge. The one who keeps the law is a son of understanding, according to Proverbs 28, verse 7. Knowledge in the book of Proverbs is about knowing what is right. So every person who aspires to occupy an office of a leader must know what is right. And they must be committed to do that which is right at all times. It becomes very, very important when this aspect of knowledge and understanding is enhanced. And knowledge in the proverb is about knowing what is right. A righteous man knows the right of the poor. A wicked man does not understand such knowledge, according to Proverbs 29, verse 7. A good ruler has a moral compass. And it's very important to discuss this a little bit. A good leader has a moral compass. One of the books I've written and is celebrated by many is The Moral Authority to Lead. And the moral authority to lead becomes a very, very important very, very important of the books, because it shows what are the moral credentials that a leader should possess to lead effectively. And it's so important to know that when we talk about knowledge, we are talking about knowledge, moral knowledge. The one who keeps the law is the son of understanding. Knowledge in the book of Proverbs is about knowing what is right. A righteous man knows the right of the poor. A wicked man does not understand such knowledge. And that is also Proverbs 29, verse 7. A good ruler has a moral compass. He understands right from wrong, a moral compass. And it's very, very important to understand that if we are obedient and we adhere to moral, the senses of our morality and the conscience that is given to every person, then we can never tread on darkness. Now, the political leader who possesses knowledge and understanding has learned to conduct himself with honor and poverty. And it's very, very interesting to observe that. A political leader who possesses knowledge and understanding can conduct himself in an honest and in a way that he shows integrity, and can be able to deliver people from hopelessness and give them hope because of the knowledge. But that knowledge has to be also coupled with morality, because sometimes you can have a lot of knowledge, but your morals are not consistent. You don't have moral credentials. You cannot be somebody who has commanded respect because of the way you carry yourself. So it becomes a very important thing. And since a wicked man does not understand such knowledge, a good ruler, we have said he has moral. He understands right from wrong and is eager to know the proper ethical course of action. Again, remember we're talking about knowledge and the value of knowledge in the life of a leader. I have had the opportunity, by the grace of God, to study, and sometimes I encourage the people in ministry. And I'm honored to be involved right now in the mobilization of the training of our leaders across the country, and we already graduated a good number of people from our certificate in Bible and theological program, and we thank God that even in our church we have a program that is ongoing, and the first cohort I think are about to finish, so that they also qualify for graduation soon, and it's a cohort 2 that will continue, so that they just don't go away, but they still continue to study to be able to obtain a diploma. And how important it is that we can be committed to that value standard that drives us to where we say our leadership is informed by knowledge. Knowledge and, of course, understanding. So I say the political leader who possesses knowledge and understanding has learned to conduct himself with honor and integrity. A good king would delight in the truth and love those who speak what is right. People are an honorable ruler and can be able to carry themselves in a way that is honorable because of the way that they enjoy the confidence of their leader because of his or her moral standing. So people understand an honorable ruler and suffer under a morally deformed ruler. When the righteous increase, the people rejoice. But when the wicked rule, the people groan. That is chapter 29 and verse number 2. The governing authorities ought to be people of sound moral judgment. That is my observation, even as we continue to think about this very important subject. And remember, you can give us your feedback. There are numbers in the screen that you can be able to give us a feedback as we continue to journey the path in which we are trusting God to give us not just what is convenient, but that which is right for the purpose of edification for the people we read. May the Lord bless you, even as you cultivate wisdom and understanding as part of the qualities of leadership. God bless.